All right, here's Jake. He's in, what grade are you in?
Kindergarten.
All right, and he's going to read, what's it called?
God's most special creation.
All right, whenever you're ready, just go ahead.
A very long time ago, the earth was empty. It had no shape. Everything was dark. Water covered the whole thing. There was no mountain or palm trees or elephants, and there was no people. Someone was there, though God was there. His spirit flew above the water. Then God spoke, "Let there be light." Right away, light filled the earth. God moved the light away from the darkness and gave them each a name. He called the light day and the darkness night. That was the first day of God's creation. God was not finished creating. The next day God said, "Let there be a huge space between the waters." And there was. God called the huge space sky. That was the second day of God's creation. But God still had more to do. On day three, he said, "Let dry ground appear." He called the dry ground land and the water around it oceans. The land was so plain, so God added something. He created plants and trees. Some had deluxe fruits. All of them had seeds. God said, "Let each kind of plant or tree have its own kind of seeds." And they did. That was the third day of God's creation. On day 4, God added something to day and night. He said, "Let there be nights and a huge space of sky. Let them serve as sites to mark off the seasons and days and the years." God created the sun to shine bright during the day. For nighttime, He created the moon to glow and millions of sparkling stars. That was the fourth day of God's creation. The earth looked beautiful, but something was still missing on the fifth day. God said, "Let the waters be filled with living things. Let birds fly above the earth." Suddenly, the oceans were overflowing with fish and whales and giant squid. The sparrows and eagles and bluebirds.
Where is that? Point to it. Soared
across the sky. The earth was alive with swimming and flying creatures. God told the fish and the birds to have families and fill the oceans and sky. That was the fifth day of God's creation.
Oh, no, not A. It looks like A. It's just almost.
Almost a week had passed, and God was still creating. On day 6, God made furry animals and bugs and lizards. God made all kinds of wild animals to live in the fields and forests and mountains. Animals crawled and scurried and
Galloped
and hopped across God's beautiful earth. God looked at his creation. The sun was gold, light sun on the land. Fish splashed in the ocean. Deeper nibbled on green grass. Everything looked perfect. God saw His creation was good, but the earth was not completed. God had finishing touch. It would be His most special creation. "Let us make man in our likeness," He said. So God created him. the man.
It's alright, where you at?
Man's to be like him. God made him out of dust and breathed into the man to make him come alive. God named him Adam. Then he created a helper for Adam, a woman named Eve. Adam loved Eve very much, and God loved them both. That was the sixth day of God's creation. The end.
Very good.
What's next after that? Creating fingers.
Bye.
Bye.